and action. Oh, I want to shave this hair off so bad.
Bald.
But it's also so kinky. Oh my god, my neck just cracked something fierce. So I recently decorated my unit. The flooring, the rails, got a new sewing desk here. Oh, it's got a sliding drawer, honey. Yeah. I need to paint them, not the floor. I already tried that, but you'll see. You'll see. I've had 3 units so far. I just thought I'll do like a video like journey through the ages from dinosaurs till now. I found like footage of me like with my first unit, my second unit, and my third. There's not that much of the second one, all the first ones, to be quite honest with you, but there's still some, so I'll show you. I needed to film an intro because the beginning is me like scrubbing a dirty shipping container. And that was my first unit. A dirty shipping container. I basically had a customer come and I made him a fur coat, and then he came to my unit so he could try it on, and then he wanted to buy some other stuff, so he came and like, it was a mess, but it was not like it is right now. And then he spent like money in store, and I was like, maybe I should try and make it a little store. I had a customer the other day, actually. Oh, was that dandruff? Was that the lighting? Oh, it's the lighting. Yeah, I don't have dandruff, I'm sexy. So I'd say decorate, but I put flooring down and painted the walls and bought new rails, and so maybe I had to decorate. But I had a nightmare. I painted the floors, the paint didn't stick, even though it was suitable for wood. It kind of like peeled off. I laid the flooring down, painted the walls, that peeled off. So I had to repaint the walls. I dropped my phone in the paint, my brand new Google Pixel 8. And that's also in the rest of this video, because I caught it on video of me dropping it in the paint. I realised that the heater that I had got for this unit makes condensation when you leave it on. It had caused condensation on the windows and like gathered on the floor under the rails. So I've had to get a dehumidifier, dehumidify everything, make sure all the floors are dry, and it's been an absolute nightmare. I need to order this heater. There's like a fan here. I'm like, oh, do I really need to spend more money on this unit? Just been in Spain for 2 weeks at my boyfriend's. Oh, it was so nice, and I come back and I'm like, oh, what was that? Why am I so inarticulate? I'm so fucking stupid. It's these huge breasts. This is going to be a journey through my units, and expect mental breakdowns. These rails, these white rails in the background, I've got 3 of them. 3 huge ones and then 1 short one. Don't come with the right instructions. They're the only place on Amazon that do those. Like double ones, and I need double ones so that I can take up room this way, because, you know, that's working smart. Clock the skin. Yeah, nightmares to put up. No instructions, they don't fit properly. I love it. Keep watching and you will see this is the very first unit I got. So that was the first unit I ever had. There's like an airfield where I live, and there used to be police dog trainers. I used to have a little bit of beef with them when I used to be in high school. I walked past them training police dogs. You're like, you can't walk here. I was like, you watch me. That dog's bite me, I'll sue. What did I just say? If that dog bites me, I'll sue. Anyway, I was a bitch. Not anymore. Namaste. They stopped training the police dogs at some point. So there was the shipping container there. It was red, and when I used to have parties when I was younger, whenever we used to partake in the Mary Jane, I used to go out there with my friends. I was like, don't worry, it's fine, do it here. And then we used to throw them on top of it. So then we ended up buying it. I don't think I ever checked if there was any, well, obviously the wind would have blown them off or whatever. Actually, the police dog trainers once like told my parents, they were like, we found some puddings there, and I was like, there's some wrong people coming to my parties, and I will address this matter. I was like, it's me. So we got that and put it in here, and then emptied it, cleaned it out. And I wanted to obviously like have a workspace, but it's like literally a shipping container. It's like being in like a tin can. So I could keep stuff in there, but I couldn't work from in there. No phone signal, no nothing. It wasn't very pretty, so you can't take pictures in there. But it was a start, obviously. And I was just kind of like, me and my friend were doing it at that time. So we were just kind of somewhere to keep stuff if you need space. And I have space here, so it was like, yeah, cool. And then my parents, we had like one of those not inflatable either, like those pools that you set up with the things. We put that in there, and then like just other shit like Christmas decorations. So that's why that sheet was there. So it took up like half of it, the other stuff, and then I had half of it. So I didn't have access to the full thing either. And we had painted it grey because it was red. It was a little rusty looking. But yeah, that was my first one. And then what you'll see next is that one being taken away and a new one being brought to me because Mama needed a little upgrade. So that was my second unit. We bought it from my uncle. Maybe I shouldn't name drop people. We bought that from my uncle, and that one like had windows, like an actual door. It had electric inside. It had a heater built into it. The flooring down. It had a big desk in it. That would have kind of been like, now that I look back on it, that was a good unit. But because it was like it was like a shipping container. Even though it had like a window and a door, like the window was the kind of like only like thing to the outside world. So me getting signal to work from in there, like basically anything connecting to the internet, was really hard. And I can, but working inside my house, I prefer like a workspace. Obviously that's like a luxury, but I have a dog, and I had two dogs then, very loud. The other one didn't die. She just runs a dog mafia now, so she doesn't ever come home. My mum is a dog groomer, so we have customers coming in all day. My dog's back non-stop. So like, say you're trying to sit there like and do something, and this was like me freshly starting out doing it, like, well, freshly, yeah, that was not that long. I can't remember like dates, or maybe you should look on that video. Well, if I remember dates, I'll write the date of when I got stuff, or like how far into I was like reselling stuff. Didn't really like know what I was doing. I was just kind of like winging it or whatever, you know. Not long after COVID, I got made redundant from my job. When I started doing it, it was kind of just, I was just doing it with a friend, and then I had to find something else to do. So I started doing this, honey. And yeah, working inside the house like wasn't it. But that unit was nice. It was warm, it was spacious. But again, I had to keep like a certain amount of it was kept for family stuff as well. I need all the space I can get, as you can see. And then what you'll see next is my most recent unit. So that's the pictures of the outside of it. What's to come next is I got this unit. I was a bit more into my game with things. I was like, oh, I should probably like make content for things and record me like decorating it or whatever. So there's a bit more. There's me building these lovely white rails over here in the background. I never left them a review because I don't feel like I could, because what you're about to see is a grown man crumble. There's a lot of footage of me building those rails, a lot, because it took a while, because no instructions, like they gave you instructions for something that wasn't that. It didn't have the double, and it just didn't, there was no instructions. The shorter one, which I don't think I recorded building, is like much easier to assemble, but the big long ones, Jesus Christ. What you're about to see is me building these rails and me decorating the unit, but enjoy if you can. Jesus. Jesus Christ. How does this make any sense? How are you meant to do this? Stupid. Ow. Ow. Oh, this is so stupid. I love ordering things that come with the wrong instructions. Finally, a little bit of sense. Just a hot tip from someone who, you know, has a space that has clothing rails. If you're thinking of getting some, these do the job. They look nice, but get a second person to help you put them up because they're not the easiest thing to put up, as you could have seen. And if you're wondering why, oh, yeah, half naked in that video, Callum. Why were you putting them up and why were you so out of breath whenever you spoke? I received them and decided to build them on, I think it was this past summer when it was like 30 degrees during like a hot summer's sidewalk. Hot summer. The door was open, the windows were open, and I was sweating. I've built rails before, they're very easy to build. These were not that case. I had to get my dad to help me on one, like bang one in. I tried to get my mum to help me. I've got the knack of building them a little bit now, but the design in them is lacking a bit. Like no, I'm not gonna go on about them. They make my blood pressure raise. But yeah, I built them, and then on to the next thing in the unit. Design. So that's it. Set up the rails. They're obviously different to how they are now. Put them up, and obviously you can see I have complete full unit. We got like different sheds to keep the other stuff that was in here, like Christmas decorations and things. So it's like full space, which is ideal because that means like I can do everything in here. I've got a sewing table in here. I've got a mirror in here and lighting stuff so I can like do my pictures. And I like to, when I'm taking pictures, have it so I can kind of see where the picture lines up. Yeah, it's just nice to have the full space. And obviously, if I want people to come in here and try things on, you need more space. I thought we had this grey paint that we've painted the outside fence with it here. We've painted the grey bits on the unit. This unit. So I got this unit whilst I was at my boyfriend's in Spain, and used that grey paint to paint like the door and the trims and whatever. And I thought, oh well, it works on everything else. It works outside. It's waterproof. It's very resilient. I'll use it on the floor because it should work. So that's, as you can see in the little end bit of the previous video, I'm like, maybe I should just paint the floor because I'm fine with just a flat base colour. That's nice, that's fine. Just you watch. I'm thinking this colour. Ooh. So I'm thinking I either need to paint these, where's my finger? These brown bits and the windows
this grey, or get another tin of paint that's like this colour brown and do like another coat over the top of this floor.
I painted half the floor grey, and I was like, let's see that. And then I was like, I'll touch up the walls, because I'd painted the walls when I first got the unit, but like there'd been like wear and tear on them anyway, so I was like, I'm gonna paint them again. Yeah, I'm gonna paint them again. Paint. Are you joking? I'm painting my unit, you know, make it look cute so people can come to my shop and look at things and buy things. And I just got a new Google Pixel 8. Yeah, gorgeous, love it. It was in pastel pink. I'm not that big of a fan of the colour. It's like peachy pink. But I like peachy pink, but I don't really like this colour, but whatever. So I'm in here. I'm using my iPhone now. Because they have two phones, tiny ones. Well, the Google phone was meant to be, you know, a business phone. Good camera. So I was in here, you know, listening to music, doing whatever. I was holding the phone, literally where we stand. I was recording the walls to be like, no, I'm painting my walls. You see that thing on the floor? It looks like a phone, doesn't it? Yeah, you see that phone case there? That's covered in paint. That is where my new Google phone went. I've had it for 3 days. It flung out my hand, face into there, sunk in. I flew it out here, ripped the case off. But I was ranting for a good like 10 minutes and I've not recorded any of it. Basically, ripped the case off. I have had to rinse my phone in water, scrub it, take all the screen protectors off it, front and back, because I like to look after my phone cases. Apparently, Gengar looks like he's been cummed on. That's ruined. And I literally just got... I'm furious. With myself. Yeah, and the paint. Now I've got to stand here and paint this. And I've just wasted another hour of my day. It's in all the nooks and the crannies, all the crevices. USB port won't work. It said, I'll let you know when I'm safe to use. I think never. Mama went, blow it with a hairdryer. Put it in rice. I said, Mother, that's water, not masonry paint. In Magnolia. Magnolia! Oh no. Obviously, as you can see there, I dropped my new phone in it whilst I was painting the wall. So yeah, that was another lovely little next step on the journey. The phone is fine. Yes, you can still kind of see paint in the nooks and crannies. The USB port did say, you may use me now. It said, stick it in. And I said, of course. I bet you're thinking, oh, you've got all white paint all over the floor. Why have you done that? You've just painted the floor. I decided I don't want the grey. I want a brown, similar to the colour that's on my skirting boards and the frames of the windows. I thought, if I paint the floor that colour, it'll match both and it'll tie together better rather than the grey so it doesn't go. So that's why I was like, oh, I'll just paint the walls if white paint goes on anything. If you listen back, you can hear a little... The floor was a little bit sticky. I was like, just a little bit. And I was like, oh, it's probably not fully dried. Update on the fucking paint job in my unit bed chairs. Guess what? It's gone amazing. Even though the paint just destroyed my phone, it went amazingly on the walls. Yes, no peeling whatsoever. It looks amazing. So, can't wait for it to be finished. I painted it on top of the grey paint. It actually was like first coat of the grey, and I had a lot of the grey, and I bought like a smaller tin of the brown. I should have got a bigger tip. Well, no, it doesn't really matter because, so I paint over it and I was like, it's perfect. It ties in with the room. I think it looks really nice in that picture. I'll leave it to dry. Think SpongeBob narrator. 12 days later. It's sticky like glue. Surely it should be dry. It was sticky. Why? And I thought, oh, maybe it'll just take time. I put stuff on it. No, it just peeled off. It would have been satisfying to do like a big peel. I basically spent all that time painting the floor for no reason. I need to find another alternative. And the walls peeled. You can understand why. I'm just a broken woman. I need help. No, seriously, it was so stressful because I was between here and going to my boyfriend's in Spain. I know that sounds so like, oh my god, but me, I'm going to me. I just wanted it to like be done. And every time I finished one bit of it, it was like, oh, something has gone wrong. I have to repaint the walls over the bits that peeled again, obviously, but you have to like go in that spot that has peeled off and then do another. It's a thing. Obviously painted the walls, so I had to buy all new flooring for all of the floor. Yeah, I like the flooring, but now that I think about it, I wish I would have just found like a plain one instead of a patterned one. It was such an, well, it wasn't a nightmare, but like to like line it up and stuff like that. It was okay, I suppose. I should have got something brown, but like it is what it is. I've got this flooring down now. Like, unless someone wants to gift me some flooring that I'll put down and say, hey, look at this gorgeous flooring. I'm not changing it, babe, because I can't be asked. But you'll see next is me putting the flooring down. I just bought a new chest of drawers for in my unit because these ones from IKEA that I've had for years isn't very stable anymore. I just kicked that. That's why that's broken. That wasn't broken before. But I just thought, would you like to see me kick it? How fun. I've been training for weeks. Rest in peace. Since those last videos that you've literally just saw, I think it looks a lot better. Ignore the Hoover and etc, etc. Never ignore Jessica. I had my first customer in here the other day. Well, technically second, but oh, these lights didn't work either. Two worked, then one went out. Didn't fix the three, but it was very confusing to fix them. Obviously, I have had help in doing this. My mum and dad have helped me loads. I love them. But I love myself. I was on my hands and knees painting this thing. No one appreciates me. It's been grueling. When you need to like move these things around, I have like on each of them, there's probably 90 kilograms or more of stock on them. Very valuable stock that you should come and see and purchase. It's been actually quite fun to see like the little progress over the years. I'm excited what's going to be next. Maybe a bigger unit, maybe 2 units stacked on top of each other, baby. Who knows? Oh, I'll bleep that because I want to be censor friendly. Monetization. Which was your favourite unit? Some people might like the first. Some people love that place where a serial killer would kidnap you and then tie you up in so that no one would find you vibe. Or some people prefer the, you know, open air vibe. Maybe some people don't like yellow lighting. Maybe some people don't like the flooring. My mum doesn't like the flooring, so maybe you can join her. That's all I have to show you. That's all I have to say. Thank you for watching. If you have watched it all the way, brave. Go look at my Depop and whatever. To be honest. Oh my god, 2 grouses. Wait, this is farm life. Wait. My camera needs washing, but look, 2 grouses. The other ones. Is it? This the other one, a grouse? Oh, it's disappeared. Oh no, you can see it rustling around. But anyway, the view. Oh, these are the views from where I work. Making content and videos and stuff is like so much effort for me because I'm such a natural born hater. I moan about everything, and when I do something, I'm like, oh my god, Callum, it's so cringy. Oh my god, it's so cringy. But like, I've got to do it, and it is kind of interesting to see what I'm doing. I think, who wants to see what I'm doing? And then like, when I actually talk to people about it, I'm like, it's not that normal what I'm doing, or what goes on in my life. Or how many things go wrong. Because what if you get to know me, you will think, who has put a curse on you? Because it ain't right. But again, thank you for watching. If you want to subscribe to me, feel free to. I ain't going big. I ain't going big. I only beg for Cletus, my lover. Cletus is not my lover, he's my brother. But yeah, do whatever you want. I don't really care about Instagram followers or anything. What I care about is money. So like, if you want to do anything, go to one of my selling platforms and buy something. I want dollars. I don't care about, you look so pretty, or oh my god, your color coordination is so femme queen, pussy puss puss. I want the dollars. It's all. So yeah. Peace.